My baby, I love, love, love it, and I truly hope you enjoy it. It is called an AGA 6-4. It's 6 gas burners, as you probably realized. The 4 ovens are electric, so it's a dual fuel range, and it is wonderful. Just briefly, I want to tell you what the knobs, they did a kind of cool thing to differentiate because there's so many. If you hadn't noticed, the round ones are gas, and the square little icons denote the ovens. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory with here, you know, they color-coded here, so it's filled in. That's the front right burner. If you jump over here, you can see this would be the middle burner in the back. What I really need to tell you about is the ovens. I think that's where they vary from conventional ranges. The top left is a broiler. You see it has different functions here, different temperatures. What I primarily use are half and full, and I'll give you the manuals for all this. There's 2 manuals. The half broil is great. I'll open this up. I use the top rack with a cookie sheet on it. The half broil takes the place of your toaster oven, so you can literally throw that out. Heating up pizza, making, I don't know, kids chicken nuggets or whatnot. In the bottom is a broiler pan. You can actually leave this in here and cook with it as long as it's left on the bottom of the cast iron stove. And as I mentioned to the inspector when I did a brief review, leave this door open when the oven is on. The manual required so. I wouldn't want to like burn a coil out or anything. But this is great. It takes the place of a toaster oven and it makes phenomenal steaks. And if you put it on full broil, you can cook steaks in here and not have to run outside in the winter. The top right oven is the conventional oven. So if you take a look at the corresponding knob, you can see regular oven temperatures. A lot of times I will tell you, people come in and they go, oh, how cute, you have mini ovens, but how do you cook things? Something else I'd mentioned is just turn everything. So regular cookie sheets fit in here, they're just turned. Also, the manual specified either up to 18 or 21-inch turkeys you can cook in here. So it's very convenient. It kind of takes the place with the 4 ovens of like the 90s kitchens where you had double wall ovens and a convection oven and then a warming draw. So here's the broiler oven, which is the toaster oven and like a grill. The regular oven, and then underneath the regular is the warming oven. Okay. The only thing I want to tell you about the warming oven is to use the warming oven, you have to turn this on first. So if you're cooking, say, a roast in here and then it's done and company's late, then you could flick this on, okay, according to the manual, which makes sense. You'll notice if I turn these off and just turn on the warming oven, the light doesn't go on, okay? On the contrary, though, if you want to use the warming oven, say you have like catered food or you brought in leftovers, you can just turn this on. Okay, once the light goes on, turn the warming on, and then turn this off. So it doesn't have to remain on. Last is the convection oven, which I love, love, love. I'm not even a baker. I had never used a convection oven before I bought this stove. But the convection oven, if you're not familiar, cooks everything in half the time. So, you know, cupcakes, like 12 minutes, cookies, like 6-7 minutes. But it's also great for casseroles or a ziti or things like that. So I use the convection oven a lot. And the only other thing I want to tell you about the ovens is, in terms of cleaning, it is cast iron. I honestly thought it was like some selling feature when they told me that everything was going to turn to ash and I really didn't have to clean it, because there's no knob for cleaning on here, you'll notice. But it is true. The only thing I use like oven cleaners on is, I showed you the difference here today, is if I want to pull out a rack and use an oven cleaner on it, I do that. Otherwise, really everything just cooks right off, and you can use just regular soap and water and a sponge when you want to pick something up or wipe the ash out. So it's really, really convenient. And this is my baby, and if you have any other questions, please text Allie, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll hopefully be able to buy another one in a year or two. Thanks. Bye.